yoga flow and sound healing. And our practice today, we'll do 45 minutes of our movement. We'll get some extra emphasis on glutes, obliques, and traps. I think that's going to be a great combination to just lighten the load to start the week. And as always, take any modifications that you need. And then we'll get into our 15-minute sound bath healing, which I'm very much looking forward to. And we'll start today with our name and our one-word intention that you want to take into the whole week. So we're gonna go big this week, not just today, whole rest of the week intention. So my name is Nikki and my intention is expansion. I'm going through a lot of transitions at the moment and I'm viewing it as an opportunity to expand.
My name is Allie and my intention is to elevate.
I love that.
My name is Lauren, and my intention is letting go.
Love that. I just made a let go bracelet last night, so I'm on the same page.
My name is Bo, and my intention is to heal.
You're in the right place.
My name is Morgan, and my intention for the week is consistency.
All right, I love it. And Thomas, what is your intention?
Calmness.
Calmness. Okay, I'm feeling like elevation. Good little mix of things. Elevation, letting go, expansion. So take what you need. And we'll start flat on our back today. So again, we'll get a little extra glutes, obliques, and traps as a focus. We're just beginning with our typical warm-up here with some windshield wipers side to side. And on this Monday, I really want you to let go of everything outside of this room and see how you can really embody that word with every breath, every movement. And use your body as a tool today. What does expansion feel like? What does calmness feel like? What does let it go feel like? And allow that to be your guide today. We'll get last one here. And now taking your left foot outside of your right knee, pull that knee in towards the floor. Already getting into that oblique, that lower back. Really focusing on the breath. Filling your belly and then letting go, surrender. We get one more breath on this side. And release. And we'll switch to the other side. Right ankle outside the left knee. Exhale, pull that left knee towards the floor and breathe. Letting go of your thoughts. Just connecting with your breath. Connecting with this moment. Meeting yourself exactly where you are. Releasing that side, tucking your hips underneath, centering your hips here. Lift your right leg to the ceiling, and then exhale, pull your right shin towards your forehead and simply hold. About a 20-second hold here. Try to lengthen through that spine. Keep that tailbone glued to the ground. And in this position, making some ankle circles, rolling your ankle in one direction, feeling those tendons as they stretch out. And reversing directions with that ankle circle. Just noticing, giving those feet a little bit of attention. Last circle there. And now grabbing the edges of your right foot, single leg happy baby, draw that right knee towards the armpit, And simply holds. Try to keep that left side of your back glued to the ground. With each exhale, can you get that knee a bit closer to the floor? Taking that right shin, pulling it across the body, and extend the left leg straight, supine pigeon here. And trying to grab underneath that shin and pulling that right leg towards the chest and simply hold. Just breathing into that hip. And bend the right leg across the left side of the body. Supine twist, and again, just a simple hold for today. With every exhale, trying to open that right shoulder a little bit further. Trying to pull that right knee all the way towards the floor. And then softening and letting go. And unraveling from that side, placing both feet on the floor. Tuck the hips and repeating on the left side. Left leg up straight, single leg hamstring hold, so no movement here. Keep that tailbone glued to the ground, lengthening through the spine. And pulling that shin towards the forehead, breathing through it. And starting to trace those ankle circles in and around. Just noticing how those tendons feel. We don't often give our feet this attention. Reversing directions. Try to trace as big of a circle as you can. Getting through every ligament of that ankle. And grabbing for the edges of that left foot. Bending that knee, hugging it in towards the armpit. Try to keep the lower right side of your back glued to the floor. Don't let it twist. And blow out all the air like you are exhaling through a straw. Letting go of any tension from the body. Taking your left shin across your chest, extend the right leg straight immediately into our supine pigeon. Getting deep into those hips already. Again, lengthen through that spine. Trying to pull that left foot towards you, drive the left knee away from you. Deep belly breaths into that side. And bend the left knee across the body, supine twist. Looking over that left shoulder and simply hold, trying to expand through that side. Allow that chest to open, reach those fingertips long towards the wall. Feel that space you are creating in your body. And releasing from that side. Getting a little bit into our neck and shoulders, lifting your toes up, grabbing for your hips, and bringing your toes up and over your head. If you can, tap your toes to the floor, and for an even deeper stretch, bending your knees outside of your ears. Support your torso with your hands as much as you can, and only going with as much pressure as your body can handle. You should feel a deep stretch through the whole spine and through the entire spine here as you feel that pressure opening up. And perhaps placing your hands on the floor and rolling down with control, one vertebrae at a time. Use your core to slowly roll down, core is tight, landing flat on our back, grabbing for the edges of both feet, double leg, happy baby. Exhale, draw those knees towards the chest, keeping your tailbone glued to the ground. And grabbing the inside edges of the feet, extend the legs long to the side, little inner thigh stretch, and a little rock side to side with your legs in that supine straddle. Bending your legs once again, and then gently making our way up to a seated cross-shinned position here. So seated cross-shinned. We'll get a little into our neck and shoulders. So starting with some shoulder rolls, rolling up, back, down, and forwards. And imagine any of that tension just rolling off your back in layers. Any pressure you've put on yourself, letting it roll off the back of the shoulders. And then reversing directions, some gentle shoulder rolls forwards, around, and down. Last one here. This time, clasping your fingertips together, rounding forward, pulling your shoulder blades apart. Big inhale into the upper back. And while we're down here, a little side to side twist. Imagine like you are pulling that shoulder blade forward. So you should feel this one all through the shoulder blades as you twist side to side, or side bend, I should say. And you pull that top knuckle forwards. Remember to breathe, inhale, exhale. Come back to the center. Tilt the tailbone back, lift the chest, squeeze the upper back, and drive your elbows forward so you feel the back of your shoulders fire up. And hold for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab for your right wrist and you'll side bend towards the door. Inhale to the center. Other wrist, exhale, side bend to the wall. Coming back to the center, hands just resting on your knees, chin to the chest, and then a little semicircle side to side with the neck. So super soft here. We're doing a little half circle each way. Trying to trace that chin along your chest here. Trying to pull the opposite shoulder away. Just notice as you breathe into that trap, pull that shoulder down and away. Last one there. We'll get into our spinal twist, tall chest. Exhale, spinal twist, look over that back shoulder. Inhale through the center, and exhale, spinal twist the other way. Coming back to the center, inching forward into a forward fold. And while we're down here, an additional side to side movement, stretching out those lats, those obliques, the lower back, and the hips all at once here. We'll spend about 30 seconds inching to each side, really focusing on stretching that lat as long as you can. You can hold for as long as you want on either side. Trusting your body to guide you, to give you what you need. I'll get about one more each side here. Really lengthen through that arm, through your spine. Breathe into it. last one to this side. And one more in this seated position. One side bend each way with a hold. Exhale, side bend now down to your elbow, holding for about 10 seconds. Keep both glutes locked into the ground. And inhale through the center, side bend the other way, reach that lat nice and long. Tall chest to the ceiling. Back to the center, taking your right leg forward, left leg to 90 degrees, each shin parallel with the side of the mat. We'll get into our 90-90 hip stretches, starting with 3 forward folds. Exhale, forward fold over that right shin. Inhale, pressing up to the top. Exhale over that shin. Inhale up to the top. Last one, exhale, forward fold. 30-second holds at the bottom. Really getting that torso heavy onto that leg. Coming up to the top, this time twisting over your right thigh, a little bit of a spinal twist. 3 drops down, exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, look over that shoulder. Inhale, pressing up. Last one, exhale, twist. Inhale, press up. Swing the left leg forward into our half-seated forward fold. Inhale to rise. And exhale, melt forward, stretching out that low back, right hip, and left hamstring. 30-second hold at the bottom. Letting that torso get heavy onto that left leg. Pulling yourself deeper into the stretch. And coming up to the top, opening your body to the side of the room, opposite to me. And we're gonna get 3 side bends towards the left leg. Exhale, side bend, press the right knee away. Feel that lower right side of the back. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, side bend, press the right knee away from you. One more inhale to the top. Last one, exhale, side bend towards that left leg. Press the right knee away. Placing the right hand behind your hip. Sweep the left arm up and back. Long stretch here, stretching the left leg long. Reaching the left arm to the back. Stretching out that side. Holding for just 3, 2, 1, and coming down back to our seated position. Bend the left leg forward, send the right leg back, and we'll repeat that on that side. So back to our 90-90 forward fold. Shin is centered. And here we go. Exhale, reach over that left shin. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, reaching long over that leg. Inhale, pressing up. Last one, exhale, melt. 30-second hold. Letting that chest get heavy over that shin. One last breath here. Up to the top, onto our twisting 90-90. Over that left leg, exhale, twist, look over that left shoulder. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, twist, looking over that shoulder. Inhale, pressing up. And last one, exhale, twist. Back to the top, sending the right leg forward into our seated forward fold. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, forward fold, melting over that right thigh. Feeling a deep stretch through that lower back, through that hip. Really surrendering to the stretch, allowing yourself to calm the body, soften the mind. Letting go 10% more. Coming up to the top, opening towards the door into our seated half straddle. 3 side bends to the right leg. Exhale, side bend, press the left leg away, hold for a moment. Inhale to the top. Exhale, side bend, pulling out all of the air. Keep that chest tall. Inhale to the top, one more here. Exhale, side bend. Coming up to the top, place the left arm behind, sweep the hips up, arm up, reaching long to the back of the room. Feel that hip stretch, that torso, that lat, holding for just about 10 seconds here. And sweeping the hip back down and swinging the legs around into our first cat-cow of the day. That whole spine, hips should be feeling really nice right now. And beginning with our cat-cow, starting with an exhale, round up to the top. Inhale, arching the back, lifting the head and tailbone. And continuing at your own pace for the next 30 seconds, just leading with the breath as you exhale the round. And leading with an inhale to arch. You can move as slow or as fast as you feel is fit today. Maybe you're needing a little energy and you want to move faster. Or maybe you're needing to slow down. Last one. And then inching the hands forward into our puppy dog and letting that chest drop towards the floor. 30-second hold. Chin or forehead can be on the floor. Maybe inching the fingertips 1 inch further forward so you can really open up that upper back. And soften and surrender into those shoulders. And pressing the hands back to our tabletop. Reaching the right arm underneath and through, thread the needle, drop the shoulder, stretching out the shoulder blade, those traps. And really try to use that left hand as leverage to push yourself deeper into the stretch. Can you get 1 extra inch of rotation and really feel that right shoulder blade expanding? Switching to the other side, sweeping that arm through. Exhale, drop the left shoulder to the floor. And same idea, using the right arm for leverage to really rotate that chest towards the ceiling. Breathing into that left shoulder blade. Back to the center, sending the legs back and rolling forward onto your stomach here. Arms to the side, chin can be to the side here, knees are hip distance, and just windshield wipering the legs side to side, almost like a reverse windshield wiper. This one's really great for the nervous system to flush out any dense energy in the hips. So really just allow those legs to kind of sway side to side as if you are shaking out any energy from the hips and lower back. And bending your left leg, left elbow, and kick your left leg up and over, stretching that right side into our scorpion. Palm is facing down. Trying to open up that shoulder, low back, and hip. And once you land here, really soften into it, since this can be an intense stretch. Can you melt into the floor? Melting away your thoughts. And just being present with any sensations in your body. And releasing from that side, this time bending the right leg, right elbow, kicking up and over that left side. Head rests heavy into the ground. Melting into the floor. Releasing from that side, and a little bit of a challenging pose here, but bending both of your legs, trying to grab for your feet, And then lifting your chest off the ground into our boat pose, trying to drive those feet to the back, holding for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly merge back to the ground, pressing up and back into our tabletop position, and then pressing up and back into our first downward facing dog today. Body should be feeling pretty good here. Pedaling out the heels. Active through those hands and shoulders. Stretching out those calves. Eyes gaze up to the top of your mat. Jump or step to your hands. Fingertips underneath your toes. Little spinal decompression. Rounding up to the top. Feeling that spine decompress. Shoulders decompress. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the fingertips. Stay forward folded. Cross your right leg over your left leg. And then exhale, forward fold. We'll get a deep hamstring stretch down that back left leg. And just about a 20-second hold here. Really making sure we're getting into all of our ligaments and tendons. That deep back leg stretch. Uncross the right leg. Cross the left leg over the right leg and forward fold. Now getting a deep stretch through that back right leg. And another 20-second hold here. Really let that chest just melt over that front thigh. And uncross the left leg, coming back to our toes in position. Head is heavy and rolling up one vertebrae at a time until we get to the top. And finishing to the top here, making a fist with our knuckles, elbows straight, repeating those shoulder rolls up, back, down, and forwards. Keeping those elbows straight to really keep that in the shoulders. Last one backwards. And reverse directions, shoulder rolls forwards, releasing that tension. Last one. This time elbows come up to 90 degrees. You will mirror me. One elbow down. Exhale, side bend. And inhale to center. Exhale, side bend. Reach. One more each side. Inhale to center. Exhale, reach, blow out all of the air. Inhale to center. Last one here. Exhale, reach. And back to the center. One more for our shoulders. Arms out to the side. Flip one palm forwards, one palm up, and reach towards the palm that is up. Switching sides, you'll really feel those traps and shoulder blades opening up here. And we'll get 2 more each direction. Flip the shoulder, pull the fingertips apart. One more each side. Flip that shoulder as far forwards as you can. And last one. Coming back to the center and simply tucking your chin, toes in, and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Taking your time to get back down to the floor. And once you get there, you're going to inchworm into your high plank. We're gonna get a couple scapula push-ups while we're here. So elbows straight, shrug your shoulder blades up and hold for a moment. And then sink your shoulder blades down, hold for a moment. Continuing at your own pace with those scapula push-ups, 20 seconds here. And as you round up, really think about pulling your shoulder blades apart, pull your hands apart, breathe. And relaxing your shoulder blades down. Last one here. And vinyasa to upward facing dog. And sit the hips back, child's pose with our elbows variation. 30-second reset before we get into a bit more glutes to finish. Letting those shoulder blades open. You're in the home stretch, so feel that openness you have created in your body, in your mind. And coming up back to our tabletop position and simply stepping the right leg through into our low lunge here. We're gonna hold for 30 seconds. Try to send that front foot forward, meeting yourself right about at your hand. Let that back left hip drop towards the floor. Soften your face, soften your shoulders. Allowing that hip to open. Ten more seconds to go. Breathing through it, last breath. Tucking the left toes, popping the back knee up, and swiveling into our standing straddle. Exhale, forward fold, melt forward, and option to interlace the fingers to get an extra stretch through those shoulder blades, reach those knuckles towards the floor. 30-second hold here. Shaking out any thoughts from the top of your head. Releasing the fingertips, swiveling back towards the front, and then one more on this side. Send the right ankle to the left wrist into your pigeon, but we're going to do a pigeon with a lat variation. So you're gonna reach across your mat, and we have a 1 minute hold in this twisted pigeon. So timed 1 minute, you're gonna get deeper into that hip and that oblique and the lat. So breathe into this one, a little bit more of an intense variation, this twisted pigeon. Reach that left arm as far across that mat as you can. And really lengthen through that lat. Feel that shoulder blade opening up. And keep that torso resting on your thighs. Continue to breathe deep belly breaths into that belly. And 20 more seconds to go. One last breath here. Slide your hands to the center of your mat, tuck your left toes, pressing up, step the right foot back, and simply step the left foot through, repeating on the left side, our long lunge here. Try to get your foot right outside of your hands, and really allow that back right hip to drop towards the floor. Softening through your chin, through your neck, through your shoulders. Let everything get heavy. last breath here. Tuck your right toes, pop the knee up, swivel into that standing straddle, and exhale, forward fold. Option to interlace those fingers, reach your knuckles behind your back, open up those shoulder blades. Release the fingertips, pivot towards the front, and we have our last pose here. Stepping the left ankle through, dropping into that pigeon pose, but adding that lat variation, reaching the right arm across. One final minute hold. Feel as your body relaxes and opens with every breath. Final 15 seconds, breathing into that sigh. And whenever you feel complete, you can gently flip over onto your back into your Shavasana with your heads facing the bowls. Just feel that lightness, that openness that you have created thus far as we begin to transition into our sound bath healing. Remember that intention that you set for this week. Present with your breath, present in your body, remembering why you showed up to class in the first place, knowing that your self-care matters, that you matter, simply being open to receiving. All right. Our intention for our Reiki infused sound bath healing is going to be nurturing and nourishment. So whatever that intention was that you set, what those words embody is giving yourself exactly what you need. And we will begin. I want you to imagine you find yourself laying in a soft bed of grass atop of a grassy hill, way out in the countryside. Nothing around you for miles and miles but the rolling grassy hills, the sounds of nature, and you feel completely at peace, completely at ease. As you gaze up at the sky without a care in the world, you see as the clouds, a bit gray, but calm and soothing nonetheless, gently pass over the skyline. And you feel the perfectly cool breeze as you feel the weather changing. You feel completely at ease to simply be, to observe, and to nourish and nurture your body as you ground into the earth. any dense energy or thoughts or beliefs or fears. Allow this rain to wash them away. Allow this cleansing rain to guide you. able